Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And as we can see, of course, as per our latest video, we hit the 886 for a 1-2 possibility here. And as we said, if we take the 886, meaning of course failing to move towards the upside, and here we go. Now, of course, there is still one tiny possibility that I didn't mention it before because, of course, I don't like how it looks like here, a little bit expanded, but it has still a little bit possibilities here. So before, of course, crossing over it as we're moving toward the downside, because it has a chance of 10%, 15% potentially to move toward the upside, even, of course, having a little bit expanded diagonal here. However, the fibs are very well respected as leading diagonal, yeah. But this wave 4 looks a little bit longer in length, but potentially not in price, because if you take here the fib levels for a wave 4 as well in a diagonal, you will see that it is still inside the perfect fib levels for a wave 4. However, because it took much more time as A, B, and a C, and of course it has expanded a little bit the diagonal, which is not nice to see in a leading diagonal, yeah. So it still have, of course, some possibilities. Therefore, before I say that we are totally bearish, we still need, of course, to finish a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, of course, for a wave 1 here. Right, your wave 5 shorter than your wave 3, your wave 3 shorter than your wave 1. And of course, the only problem again with the length here in time is longer than your wave 2, which is not nice. Yeah. So the possibilities are not so high. I would say A, B, C here for a wave 2 in case we are in a wave 2. But why I give this also, because of course, because we still have in confluence as well for wave 2 in the 0.618, 0.786. We have in confluence the targets of an expanding flat. And this, of course, increase a little bit the possibility, plus that we took the 886 here in the top, and by taking the 886, it is also hard to say that we are impulsive toward the downside. This is the thing as well. By taking the 886 here, is not really, we cannot say 1, 2. Yeah? You can say A, B, and a C, yes, higher possibility. And this, of course, increase somehow a little bit the possibility to 10, 15, I would say 20 if we see, of course, 5 ways up, 3 ways down, continuation towards the upside. I would say, okay, the possibilities start to get bigger and bigger to reverse towards the upside again. If we fail this one, the last opportunity, of course, at 886 as well, 77,550, meaning definitely, of course, we're moving toward the downside potentially. 75k, 73k is, of course, still open for a deeper wave B, meaning this can becomes, of course, a big WXY, because, of course, it cannot be an impulse again interfering here with the wave 4. So potentially, of course, WX and a Y, WX and a Y, and then, of course, reaching somehow this area for a wave B. And that means, of course, in this case scenario, you're looking for a big wave B here. And that because we need the time, guys. We need the time for this. So A, B, and a C toward the upside. That because, of course, the time required for this wave A here as big wave A, B, and a C toward the downside. Still needs some time, of course, to finish. Yeah, and yeah, it's a wave B. Again, don't forget, it's a wave B. It's very annoying. The wave B are always annoying. They are always unpredictable 100%. You have to follow them step by step, as we do on this channel, because as you said, it can take a lot of form. It can be expanding flat, it can be normal flat, it can be a zigzag, it can be many, many things. It can be triangle, WXY, a triple structure, complex structure, something like this. It can be, guys. Yeah. So we have to be careful. We still have a lot of scenarios. Don't forget our deep analysis, where we have mentioned, of course, that we might have even WXY, yeah, for a longer wave B, which is a possibility. We cannot deny this. We have a expanding flat, and also potentially moving directly with a wave C toward the downside also is a possibility. But this, of course, meaning that your wave B is very, very shallow in time and a very, very rare case scenario. Yeah, so these are the possibilities. Now, highest possibility before getting to this one, we are still in this possibility currently, still looking for higher, potentially rebound from here and moving up. And yeah, the second possibility is, of course, WXY. Yeah, WX and a Y. This can transform to something else, even as sideways. It's gonna be boring, I know, guys, but these are the possibilities. We don't have any other option right now, unless, of course, we get some answers here in this area. Yeah, we have in confluence between the 79K and the 78K. We have a confluence here with a 0.618, 0.786 for a wave 2. Meaning a wave 1, A, B, C for a wave 2, still optional, and that because, of course, of the 5 waves toward the upside here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, knowing that this is not nice so much, but we cannot just like remove totally the possibility. We have to give it 10, 15, 20% potentially, and getting higher once we see the reaction. If we take a look also on KGT, as promised in the morning, we're going to see 500 strengths for this bullish signal. And here we go. There she is. Now, the more we move down, the highest potential becomes bigger, of course, to rebound. Yeah, would be much more nicer if this bullish signal even gets lower. Now, even if it gets lower, this will follow up. It will create a divergence. If we create the divergence, very strong one, before taking this low, it might, of course, unfold a move towards the upside. Therefore, we still not totally bearish, guys. Not totally. We're still looking, of course, for the reaction in this area. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.